Right now, your biggest enemy is not lack of talent, it is not lack of opportunity, and it is not lack of intelligence. Your biggest enemy is distraction, and distraction is dangerous because it does not look dangerous, it looks harmless. It looks like one more scroll, one more notification, one more short video, one more message, one more break, and before you realize it, hours are gone. Your focus is broken and your goals are delayed again and again and again. Most people do not fail because they are incapable, they fail because their attention is constantly stolen, and if you cannot control your attention, you cannot control your future. Your mind is powerful, but it is also programmable. Whatever you repeatedly expose it to becomes normal. If you constantly switch between apps, your brain adapts to short bursts of stimulation. If you constantly check notifications, your brain becomes addicted to interruption. If you constantly consume fast content, your brain loses patience for deep work and long-term thinking. This is not weakness, this is conditioning, and the good news is that what has been conditioned can be retrained. The first thing you must understand is that focus is a skill, not a personality trait. Some people are not born focused, they train themselves to be focused, just like muscles grow with resistance. Your attention grows with practice, but here's the truth: training your mind will feel uncomfortable at first, because you are breaking a habit your brain loves. What is easy and familiar distraction is easy, discipline feels difficult. But every time you resist distraction, you are strengthening mental control. Start by becoming aware of your distraction triggers. What pulls you away from your work? Is it your phone? Is it boredom? Is it stress? Is it overthinking? Notice the pattern, because you cannot defeat an enemy you refuse to identify. Once you see your triggers clearly, you gain power over them. Awareness creates distance, and distance creates control. Now here is a powerful shift. Stop trying to eliminate distraction completely. Instead, build focus intentionally. Do not just say, "I will not use my phone." Say, "I will work deeply for 25 minutes, and then take a controlled break." Give your brain structure, because a wandering mind without structure will always chase stimulation. When you set a timer and commit fully, even for a short session, you teach your brain that focus has a beginning and an end, and this makes it easier to sustain. Your environment also shapes your attention more than your motivation ever will. If your phone is next to you, your brain is thinking about it. If notifications are on, your mind is waiting for them. If your workspace is messy, your thoughts become messy. Remove what tempts you. Put your phone in another room. Turn off non-essential notifications. Close unnecessary tabs. Create a clean space that signals seriousness to your brain, because environment silently influences behavior. Understand something important: distraction is not only external, sometimes it is internal. Your own thoughts can distract you. Worries about the future, regrets about the past, random ideas that appear in the middle of work. Instead of fighting your thoughts, aggressively acknowledge them and gently return to your task. Imagine your focus like training a puppy. It will run away many times, but your job is not to shout at it. Your job is to calmly bring it back every single time, over and over, until staying becomes natural. You must also rebuild your tolerance for boredom. This is critical because deep focus often feels boring at first. We are so used to constant stimulation that silence feels uncomfortable, but boredom is not your enemy. Boredom is the gateway to creativity. When you sit with one task long enough, your brain begins to dive deeper. Ideas connect, solutions appear, clarity grows, but this only happens when you stay long enough to move past the surface discomfort. Protect your mornings, because your willpower is strongest when you wake up. Do not waste that power scrolling. Start your day with intention. Move your body, drink water, review your goals, and begin with your most important task. When you win the morning, you build momentum, and momentum makes distraction weaker throughout the day. Another key is energy management. If you are tired, stressed, or sleep deprived, your brain will automatically search for easy dopamine, which means distraction becomes more attractive. Sleep well, eat properly, hydrate, and exercise, because a strong body supports a focused mind. Productivity is not only mental, it is physical and emotional as well. You must also clarify your why. Distraction grows stronger when your goals are vague. If you do not know exactly what you are working toward, your brain will choose short-term pleasure instead of long-term reward. Write your goals clearly, visualize the future you want. Remind yourself daily why focus matters. When your purpose is strong, your attention becomes easier to direct. Practice single tasking in a world addicted to multitasking. Multitasking feels productive, but it fragments your attention and reduces quality. Train yourself to complete one task fully before moving to the next. Even simple activities like eating, walking, or reading can become focus exercises. When done without checking your phone, you are retraining your neural pathways to stay present. Celebrate small wins because progress motivates consistency. If you focused for 30 minutes without interruption, acknowledge it. If you completed a task fully, reward yourself mentally. These small victories build confidence, and confidence strengthens discipline. There will be days when you fail, days when distraction wins. Do not let one bad hour become a bad day, and do not let one bad day become a bad week. Reset quickly. The power is not in being perfect, the power is in returning faster each time you fall. Remember this: the ability to ignore distraction is superpower in modern society. Most people cannot do it, which means if you train this skill, you automatically separate yourself from average. When others are scrolling, you are building. When others are reacting, you are creating. When others are distracted, you are progressing. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary, not through luck, but through controlled attention. Your attention is your most valuable currency. Where you spend it determines what grows in your life. Spend it on growth and you grow. Spend it on noise and you become noise. The world will always compete for your focus, but only you decide who wins that competition. Train your mind daily, protect your environment, strengthen your body, clarify your goals, embrace boredom, and return to focus every single time it drifts. If you do this consistently, you will notice something powerful. Your work improves, your confidence increases, your time expands, and your future becomes clearer, because a focused mind is a powerful mind, and a powerful mind creates a powerful life. The question is not whether distractions will exist, they always will. The question is whether you will let them control you, or whether you will rise above them. Starting today, choose control, choose awareness. Choose discipline, because every moment you reclaim your focus, you reclaim your future.